So you'll need 2 pounds of ground turkey. You will also need 8 ounces of mushrooms and chopped garlic. You need tomato puree, tomato paste, tomato sauce. You need dried basil, oregano, sugar, salt, and pepper. You need a box of lasagna noodles. You will also need very good quality ricotta cheese. You also need fresh Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. Now the method's really simple. You're gonna warm up just a little bit of oil, make sure it's hot, and you wanna start breaking apart your meat. As you can see, mine is all turkey. And I like turkey because it's healthier than the ground beef, but you can do whatever you want. I don't judge. You're also gonna be adding your chopped and crushed garlic and get that flavor, get those juices running. Look at how good that looks. Now all those juices you see in there, that's from the turkey and from the garlic. I wouldn't worry about it. Let the fat evaporate on its own. Add your mushrooms. As you can see, I chopped mine. You could either chop them more if you like, but honestly, after you cook them, they get much tinier. You can barely taste them. So if you have kids, I don't really think it'll be a problem. I haven't tested it on kids yet, but after I got the results, you could barely taste the mushrooms, just in case. Now you want to go ahead and add your herbs. Remember that the parsley that you add or the basil, it's supposed to be fresh. Unfortunately, I didn't have it because I am lame, but I still went ahead and used my dried herbs and it tasted just as phenomenal. So I still encourage you to still try it even if you don't have all the ingredients. Don't let that discourage you. So just go ahead and mix, break it apart, and put your heat at medium-high throughout the whole time, so that way you can cook it and you can see all those juices and the steam. And at this point, you're gonna add 1 can of 28 ounces of tomato puree, followed by 16 ounces of tomato sauce. And you're supposed to add about 10 ounces of tomato paste. I didn't have any, so I just added 1 small can. And to be honest, it tasted just as good. So again, don't be discouraged if you don't have all the ingredients. Work with what you have. It's all good. As long as you can manage, to work with your herbs and your seasonings, you should be able to have a really good sauce. That's what makes a good lasagna good. The sauce, of course. So for how long you want to leave it simmering, that's up to you. We weren't that hungry in the moment when I started, so I cooked my sauce for about 2.5 hours, and it was really, really good. I let it boil, and then I left it in a low simmer. And in the meantime, you want to go ahead and use your ricotta cheese. You need about 30 ounces of that, and 1 whole egg. I'm just using what I had, so that way you can try it with the things I had in case you have it. So 1 egg and 30 ounces of ricotta cheese. and you're just gonna mix that up. And as soon as you have it mixed up, you can just pop it in the fridge because you're still not done and you kind of don't want to have an egg and cheese to sit out there for a long time. So at this point, just make sure that your oven is on at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And to layer it, you're gonna use about 2 big, spoonfuls of your meat mixture. And I added this to my baking dish. Mine is about 11.5 by 8 inches. You can use bigger or smaller. So yeah, 1 layer of the meat mixture. I sprinkled some Parmesan cheese, and then I spread around a couple, scoops of the ricotta mixture. And to all those empty spaces that are still left between of sauce, it's very simple to fix. Just top it off with the mozzarella cheese and then repeat the process again. Add some of the lasagna noodles. And then you're gonna go ahead and add again more of that meat sauce. And it smells so good right now. I hope that you can give this a try for your friends, for your family, for your dates. It's really good. So you're gonna add a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese. Again, some heaping scoops of the ricotta cheese. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, this is gonna bake, it's gonna spread. Don't worry about it. And then you're gonna add a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese. I think I just really like cheese. And you're gonna top it off again with some mozzarella cheese. And you're almost at the final step. So you want to end up with that last layer of cheesy deliciousness. And you do want to cover up your baking pan so that you don't get all this melted cheese early in the stages of baking. Make sure you put like a cookie tray beneath the baking pan that you're using for your lasagna. Mine did smoke up and it's not really pretty. So just a heads up, a little disclosure right there. You're gonna bake it twice, 25 minutes covered and then 25 minutes not covered. That's a close-up of the ricotta and egg cheese mixture. So just mix that around and this is your final outcome. So there it is. Good luck. Don't be intimidated. If you have questions, just let me know and I'll help you out. Thanks for watching. Bye.